Well, Tony, we're here at your new restaurant, the Bridgewater Bistro in Astoria. Tell us a little bit about this great old building.
Well, it's a wonderful place that we were happy to find. It's an old boatyard building. There's a hotel built on the site of an old cannery right here that used to be one of 35 canneries on the Astoria waterfront for so many years. And this particular building was part of that complex where the Cannery Pier Hotel is located over the water here. This building was the boatyard that built and repaired the boats that serviced that cannery as such.
When did you open the restaurant?
We opened the restaurant September 10th, about 15 months later than we hoped to do. The building, although it was a great space, it was in very poor shape and needed an awful lot of refurbishing. Everything from the pilings below us, 176 of which had to be repaired, to the rafters that had to be cleaned, and walls and windows that had to be completely replaced because they were really dilapidated. So everything took a little longer, cost a little more, but we got her open. We got open in September, and it's been a great space to be.
After 27 years at the Shoalwater, that had to have been a little bittersweet, kind of leaving your home over there.
Yeah. You know, anything you've been married to for that long is part of your soul, part of your psyche. You know, we had a wonderful run at the Shoalwater for 27 years. It was what brought us to this area in the first place. It was a great project for Ann and me to develop over that period of time. And at the same time, we were ready in our life for a little change, a little something different. And this opportunity presented itself. Astoria, certainly as a community, has really begun to resurge in a way that we have never seen before in this area. It's an exciting place to be. The waterfront is especially exciting, and there are a lot of projects right here on the riverfront. And so we're happy to be part of that. And leaving our old friend at the Shelburne, was a difficult transition for sure. But we've done it, and we're happy to be here now.
But you pretty much have the same staff with you. I saw Red in the kitchen.
Quite a few of the people who were our key people at the Shoalwater are with us here. Red is our chef, has been with us for 10 years over there. She's ecstatic that she lives in Astoria, no longer has to do the drive to get there. It's only 20 minutes away to Seaview, but it's still a bridge, and it's a highway. And Nancy, my bar manager over there, is here as well, and Debbie Anderson, our head server at the Shoalwater, came over with us. So quite a few of the familiar faces are still to be found here.
Well, we've had a pretty weird winter and spring, and now we're just starting summer. The business been pretty good?
You know, I can't complain at all. And yes, it has been a very strange winter weather-wise, and we had the first hurricane ever recorded in these parts. We survived in this great old space. It rattled and shook, but it did very well. But business was certainly impacted in the area. But all told, I really can't complain. We've been very well received by the local community. All of our friends from the Long Beach Peninsula have been regulars of ours and have come to find us. A lot of people from Astoria who used to cross the bridge the other direction are very happy to have us here, and others down the coast. And we're starting to attract a whole new group of folks who we have never seen before over there. So given our location on the water, given this beautiful old building, and hopefully our reputation for good food and good service, good wine, will attract people more. And it's been a good start.
And you brought several of the menu items. I saw the famous mussel clam chowder.
Well, after 27 years, there are a few things that are almost set in stone, and that chowder is particularly one of those items that have definitely followed us, and we'd almost have a revolution if we didn't offer it, it seems, to our regular customers. Our cougar burger, which is a wonderful combination of bacon and lean beef and white cheddar and cranberry blueberry mustard, another mainstay of the old pub, has come across. Our recipe for duck with a cranberry truffle and blackberry sauce is another one that we can't seem to live without. And at the same time, having a new space and a new menu allows us the opportunity to try all kinds of new things, and we have done that. We've got a menu that's quite a bit more diverse probably than we had at the Shoalwater. We have a tapas selection, quite a large small bites menu available, we call them. And just an opportunity for Red and the folks in the kitchen to really play a little bit with some different foods and see what people think.
Now, one of the things you're most famous for, in addition to the food, was the wine list, and you brought a lot of that with you as well.
Well, we did when we closed the Shoalwater. We still had we had built a substantial inventory and quite a broad selection. So I've been slowly trying to incorporate it into the space that we have here. I don't have quite as much room as I would have liked to be able to store wine on site, so I'm having to keep a fair amount of it off-site in storage and slowly incorporate it into the program here. But as you can see behind me, we have a pretty good selection of red wines and another full cabinet of whites as well. So we're, I think, at about 250 wines right now on the list. And as we did before, trying to offer people a pretty broad range of styles and types and price ranges, with always a strong emphasis on the great wines that we're producing right here in Washington, Oregon.
Now, I would say that with the windows and the river and the wide open space here, this almost has a more northwest feel than the Shoalwater, because that was a little more Victorian, a little more formal, if you will. Yeah, European.
Exactly. Yeah, no, absolutely. And that was what the exciting thing about finding this particular spot is it really solidifies where we are. I mean, you can't help but look out at that bridge and you know you're in Astoria, Oregon. And yet the feeling on the inside is fairly cosmopolitan overall, but you have your sense of place is pretty defined just looking out the windows locally here.
All right.
And with the wonderful woods, I mean, these timbers above me here, 30-foot long, clear fir timbers that you'll never find wood like this. I've had several woodworking people come in here and say, "You've got a fortune in lumber in this place," and we do. I mean, and it's irreplaceable, and it also defines the sense of space, the sense of place that we have here.